Cordial saludo. A continuación presento un resumen del documento The Development of Knowledge Management in the Oil and Gas Industry, autor Grant R., basado en información dictada por el profesor Luis Eduardo Gama Díaz para la materia Gestión Financiera en la especialización de Alta Gerencia. Taller número 2. In the document, The Development of Knowledge Management in the Oil and Gas Industry, the author Grant R. presents a clear review of experience in IT, information technologies, and KM, knowledge management, application management carried out by important companies in the oil and gas sector such as BP, Royal Dutch, Shell, Chevron, ExxonMobil, ConocoPhillips, Halliburton, Schlumberger, Paragon Engineering Services, BHP, Marathon Oil, and Murphy Oil. It is worth noting that in its reading, it's evident the importance that is recognized to the personal and company experience and the cumulative information that is generated day after day in each of the administrative and operational processes that are developed in each company. In particular, the important role of workers in the organization and that accumulate knowledge that has allowed to make important technical developments that allow to achieve great results. It is here where we observe the concern of some companies to avoid brain drain, knowledge and experience, and rather take advantage of the present moment to capitalize all that knowledge in spaces designed to share experiences, analyze processes, opportunities, and filter the best information to reproduce this successful process in the other areas of each organization. In this way, knowledge management is managed by applying information technology, IT, to manage two key points of knowledge. Explicit knowledge, which corresponds to the expertise and work experience of each individual that integrates the organization. It is the accumulated experience and learning that life in their work development has allowed them to accumulate and that are a reference for the development and continuous improvement of the organization. And tacit knowledge, which is inside the books, procedures, newsletters, memos, and all those documents that carry immersed knowledge, translate into written letters for later review and reading. This is the roadmap that each department, division, or area within the organization must follow and which is susceptible to improvement and updating. Knowledge management, KM, is transversal for all areas of the organization and helps to have a common language that allows to be in line with the objectives of each area. But to achieve this is requirement investment in technology so that information is not lost. It can be investigated in real time and serve as a timely consultation at any time. Since it becomes valuable support to make revisions, adjustments, and avoid repeating errors or failures. In this way, it's necessary to include as information technology, databases, software, internet, intranet, access portals, networks, and thus facilitate the creation of communities within the organization formed by interest groups in each area that allow to generate moments of discussion and feedback for the best use of information and sharing of ideas that allow development. So this valuable information will not be lost, but will reach management to be included in analysis and budgets. This process will allow to create in the organization a culture of communication in the information, which will be managed and led following the parameters of each company. Each company has a fingerprint, a unique essence. So it will be the decision of each organization to define if within the staff will be included a position to lead the KM, or the organization decides that within a phase area or department, a knowledge management will be developed exclusively for the technical part that corresponds to the area involved. The important thing here is to know that in this era of the information and technology, we cannot allow teamwork to become individuality within the organization, and that over time, this valuable information that each worker has managed to assimilate, create, train, and develop is not lost by pension process, company changes, resignation, and thus this information and wealth goes to other companies. We said that each company has its own fingerprint, and the article clearly shows it as by showing in the development of its content the way in which each of these companies of the oil and gas sector started the implementation of KM and IT with different emphasis and different ways, but that in the end achieved the same object: capitalize the information, value the experience, continuous improvement in the processes, form procedures that will become a reality in practice. All of the above will only be achieved if the program is developed in a clear way, where it is clearly seen and understood without doubt what the objective is, what its benefits are, and what wealth it will generate for the development of the work of each employee. In this way, we will guarantee the commitment of each person involved and the commitment to develop a system with good foundations that will transcend in time. This article showed us the form and implementation of IT and KM in the years 1995-24, 10 years. But we can analyze how important was this start and implementation for what was presented in the year 2020, the pandemic by COVID-19. And it was here where these technologies and systems to unite groups with a common goal was developed in technology platforms that were the basis for developing business meetings, conference, and work at home, but allowed to continue the development of an organization using existing technology and developing it given the need of the moment. In this way, it was demonstrated that IT is successful and necessary today. So much so that after the pandemic, many companies continue this time of remote work, realizing that the tools in technology and information allow in some areas of the organization to continue working with better performance and results. Finally, in reality and based on the article's subject of analysis, we can observe that the implementation of KM in some of the companies of the oil and gas sector studied has not been an easy task. Since it's evident the resistance to change and the lack of motivation of people with high experience in developing this type of activities, with different justifications such as lack of time, priorities to the operation, excess of information and literature, inadequate technology, difficulties to capture tacit knowledge of because some people consider that they want to reinvent the wheel. But the truth is that this transformational and enriching process at the organizational level must be managed from top management with care, step by step, and demonstrating in reality the practicality and convenience for all. The oil and gas sector and the companies listed in this article have a great experience in knowledge, good practice, and information worldwide. So knowing that they have given special attention at a chapter of their organizational body to GM and IT leads us to think about the importance of these processes, their proven effectiveness and usefulness in the development, in this case in such a delicate file at safety and environmental level. Thank you.